should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Hey, I forgot to press the go button. So my opening comments were not there. But basically, Paul McMahon here, Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday morning, March 26th, is it? Yeah, March 26th, 6:30 in the morning. We had some technical difficulties earlier in the week with our the server that sends the emails. I believe we've got them corrected. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help you make money trading in a couple different ways. First, if you're not interested in putting a lot of effort in, we will give you trades to copy. Anywhere from 1 to 4 a day. You copy them. At the end of the month, you will have more money in your account than you did at the beginning of the month. Last year, we had I think there was an 85% return if you copied the trades. Two, if you want to trade yourself, we will mentor you. We will give you the tools. We will give you the training. We've been doing this 18 plus years. I've been trading 8 years. Best thing I've ever done. We are very good at it. Our tools are the best that you'll find. They make trading simple. And I'm going to show you one of the dozen different trade strategies. When we work with somebody, we do a customized trade plan based on their availability to trade. So with that, we heard the opening guy. Let's see what we've got this morning. Hold on here. When I am available, and I do have other things going on. I do 3 live trades a week, Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Thursday morning. This week, all we had was Thursday morning. Company does a trade at 9:30, a live trade that you can watch. I also do a trade around 10:30. Again, if I'm around, it's not a live trade, but I record it and send it out. I just do a quick scan of the charts. If something's there, I send it to you. And then again, I do the overnight trade right around 4:15. Again, if I'm around. Now, the great thing, overnight trade is so simple that you don't really need me around. You just need access to the charts. And you can get the indicators to send you that the trade setup is there. So even though I know to look, I still have it queued up so that it sends me an email and a text saying, "Hey, this trade is the setup looks good. Do you want to take it?" So again, going back to making trading simple. So you don't have to sit in front of the charts all day. When you become a member, they have live trades in the morning at 10 and more in the afternoon at 6. And we are big believers in coaching. Anybody good at anything has a coach. If you don't have one, you should have one. You should get one. That's how you get better. And as time goes by, you graduate from one coach to a better coach to a better coach. You keep scaling it up. And two, people good at things, they work on the fundamentals. Any athlete, a professional athlete, still works on the basics, even though they're very, very good. So let us. I have a little. I've got a little checklist that I go through to see what's what. On the session, I don't really take questions, but if you have a question, just hop on my calendar. To get the trade setups, go to alerts.forexmarktrade.com. They're $99 a month. Like I said, you'll get minimum 1 a day, up to 4 a day. And it's guaranteed. If you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. My number, if you want to try to get a hold of me, generally I'm one of these guys who I work in blocks of time. So, if you don't have a time blocked out, I'm hard to get a hold of. Although sometimes I'm not doing anything. I do answer the phone, but if I'm doing something, I don't interrupt, because that starting and stopping causes inefficiency. Refresh your green charts every day. Review one of the ways I get better, and the way you'll get better, is you need to go back when you make bad trades and kind of figure out what happened. And our indicators have a simulator, so you can go back in time and see exactly what was showing up there. And more often than not, you will figure out something. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Our indicators are very good at kind of telling us the direction of a move, and from that direction, we can carve out. If we can figure out the direction, we can carve out a few pips, and really a couple trades a day. You'll make great money. But we do want to know what news is coming up so that we can trade around it, and we will do that by taking a look at forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories: yellow, which is low impact, we ignore those; orange, which is medium impact, I ignore those; red, which is high impact, which these are guys I want to trade around. And this morning we've got unemployment claims. These red guys are enough to cause a little whiplash in the market, and I don't want to be holding a position when that whiplash occurs, because it could stop us out. Oh, in case you didn't know, daylight savings time starts in Europe this weekend. Because interestingly, my son was in the UK last week, and UK is normally a 5-hour time difference, but it was a 4-hour time difference. So I'm thinking, well, they must not have gone on daylight savings time. And sure enough, they didn't. Here it is. They're going to go on it. So it's going to go back to the 5 hours in just a bit. UK, Europe, and Switzerland all shifting, springing forward. So, all right. So we're not going to trade the Euro USD this morning. Trade I'm going to do is something called the 10-point trade. Really what it is there are 3 sections to the chart. This middle section, majors and minors. This top section, the TNTs. This bottom section, the pressure. And the goal is each section's measuring something different. When all 3 basically agree, I've got a good trade setup. So that's what I'm looking for. This chart that we're trading off is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. This first chart is all USD pairs. Even though we're not going to trade it, we're going to just look at it, because part of what we're doing here is I'm kind of teaching so that you can identify this setup yourself. So here, the red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray is the minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. I'm looking for situations where we're overbought and the lines are coming down, and you can see the red candles, or oversold and the lines are going up, and you see the green candles. So here we're oversold, but we don't have agreement. Reds are good. The majors are going down, minors are going up. I want us oversold and everybody going up. Euro USD, we are more than halfway through the channel. And how I judge halfway through the channel is where the green line is on the major indicator. So here's the halfway point. He's 3/4 of the way into the channel. Can you make money when everybody's going up? Yes, you can. It's just not part of my trade strategy. So I want to catch it when it's down here, going up. If I don't see what I want here, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. This drives it. This needs to be in place. And when this is in place, then I can go and evaluate the rest of it. Again, middle of the chart, more than halfway. And actually, there's a little kink here, if you see, where we're going from more steep to less steep. But because the green line's more than halfway, I'm not going to consider it. Dollar, Canadian dollar, everybody's going down. Again, we're green line on the major indicators more than halfway, so I'm not going to consider it. Dollar, Swiss franc, oversold, going down. Dollar, yen, overbought, and we're kind of sideways here. So nothing. We've just gone through 6 pairs. I've cloned the chart. Let's take a look. Middle of the channel, a little bit past the middle of the channel, going down. There's 4 things I'm looking for, and we're missing one of them. So I'm going to pass. Disagreement. Euro, Canadian dollar. All right, so we started overbought. There's the 4 things I'm looking for. We started overbought. Everybody's going down. 3, the red line, and if we're going down, the red line and the black line have crossed over the green line and the gray line. I call it the double cross. And then 4, what's the steepness on the green line? Is it better than 45 degrees? And yes, it is. It is better than 45 degrees. In fact, there's a little kink here where it's going from less steep to more steep. So I like this. So we've got everything we want there. When I see what we got everything I want, I'm going to jump up to my TNTs and count how many of these lines are supporting the sell signal here. So thick orange is coming down, but thin orange is going up. Dotted blue is going up, and thick blue is coming down. When blue goes up, that means sell. So I only have 2 of the 3 here. I actually want 3 of the 3, 3 of the 4. So I don't have that. And I've got sideways pressure. What makes it sideways? Red line's going down, green line's going up, but the red line is on top. So that gives me a point. So I've got 1 point here, but I'm missing a point here. Just for the fun of it, I want to take a look. There's a second confirmation step. Euro CAD. Overbought. So normally I want to see the majors are overbought. They don't necessarily have to be going down on the 2-hour and the 4-hour. The reason I want this is when these are overbought, there's less of a chance of us getting stopped out. And here we've got everybody going down. Let's just look at a full chart here. Everybody's overbought across the board, actually. So let's just look. So this is a chart just showing the price movement. I want to add some support and resistance here, because the support and resistance becomes the boundaries which I'm going to trade within. So support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So stopping in here, stopping in here. And they, on a 1 hour chart, they tend to be about 30 or 40 pips apart. You can see it stopped in here, close to stopping in here. And I want to just kind of take a look a little better. So we're kind of trading into an uptrend, actually a big uptrend. So when you're trading against, if you're trading with the trend, you can be a little bit more aggressive. If you're trading against the trend, which we are, because we're going to take a sell trade, we want to know how much room we have from where we're at to the line. So that's 22 pips down, around 10 pips up, 9.5 pips up. And just for curiosity, to that candle is 13 pips. Let's go back and take a look one more time. Even though we don't have this, we only have two. We've got thick orange coming down, dotted blue coming up. Ideally, I want 3 of the 4. But we are overbought going down, overbought, greens coming down, greens coming down, greens coming down, green is coming down across the board. I'm going to go ahead and take an 11 pip sell on the Euro Canadian dollar. So let's see if we've got the Euro Canadian dollar. I don't have that here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and he'll probably be in this group here, Euro Canadian dollar right here. I'm going to make it to the 1 hour chart, which is the same we're looking at. I'm going to go to New Order, Market Sell. I am going to right click, go to Modify, 11 pips. Click the blue button, and we'll use a 3-to-1. And let's write this down. And you can see, let me just go back. I'll give you these coordinates in just a second. Let's go back here. I wanted to be that 13 pips was to the end of this candle, the wick on this candle, and that was 13 pips, and we went 11, so we went a little inside of that. So we took a sell for 11 pips on the Euro Canadian dollar, with a take profit of 1.59700, and a stop loss of 1.60141. I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. I would probably the only other thing I would do is see how the stop loss is touching these lines here. I hate getting stopped out. I would push this above. So I'm going to change that stop loss to 1.60182. So being outside of this just reduces the chance of me getting stopped out. Again, expect this to close within the next 1 to 3 hours. Trading's been terrific for me. It's changed my life. Been doing it 8 years. I wish I figured it out 30 years ago. But you start where you start. You are where you are. You want to find someone who knows what they're doing and is willing to teach you. We do. We will. In fact, we will let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. You get the tools and training that you need from somebody who knows what they're doing to guide you. You wouldn't think about climbing Mount Everest without using a guide. Why would you try to learn how to trade with without having someone who's done it before? So we know where the potholes are. We know the things you have to do it right. Have a terrific day, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.